Any new problems to contend with ahead of this Preston game this weekend?
No, not at all. All the lads who were in the squad, it's the same squad. Amir's training with us, as is Teddy Bishop, but no, not ready to be playing yet.
Looking towards the game after the international break, Hull then for Amir in particular?
Yes, he'll play in our 23s on Monday, and then Wales have called him up. I would expect him to go and join up there. If he can get some football there, that's going to help him. But he's had one game, a 23 game last week since May, which really doesn't constitute him starting again.
And also raise his spirits, I guess, as well, going away with the national squad as well.
Yeah, he's had a smile on his face for the last couple of weeks. He's been out training, he's been on the pitch, and he's getting back to his old self. And watching him today, certainly him and Teddy training the first team, wow, the ability that we missed with those two.
Tom Adeyemi, is he okay?
No, he's not. No, he's still injured.
You've been so unlucky, because I don't know if you would have gone with that three on the opening day of the season, but you must have looked towards Tom Adeyemi, Emmy Hughes and Cole Skews as a very good midfield in this division.
Oh, if I'm playing 4-3-3, they would have been nailed on to start, you know. Unless Teddy Bishop and Luke Iam and all these that could have been fit, but that would have been a really good, solid, full of talent midfield three, yeah.
I guess impacted at both ends of the field as well. You might have shipped so many goals with those three boys in the centre and maybe created more opportunities for the boys up front. It's such a key part of the field.
Yeah, look, we've had a number of injuries at different places, but they are really good players. I think we saw him here last year. You know, we had him here, and everybody. I wanted him back. Everybody else didn't. To have him injured, and not even kick a ball for us, has been really disappointing. And we've seen the impact that Tom's had when he plays. Yeah, we need some bodies back.
And if we look at Tristan and Flynn in the last two games, have we seen how hard the championship is for young midfielders to cut their teeth in?
Yeah, I just had that conversation with them both. That if I'm 26, 27 playing the midfield, I'm not going to let an 18-year-old come and run a merry dance around me. That's for sure. And Tristan had a really tough time at Burton. Always, you know, competes and tries to do his stuff, as did Flynn the other night. But tough games for him. Coming in and having one or two games on that occasion, being relied upon to be every week is difficult for him.
Would you consider starting Callum Conley in midfield? His only starts so far have been at fullback, but he came on the other night in that area.
Yes, I'd consider that, yeah.
And Kevin Brew, his performances the last two games, has that changed anything about him? Might you just wait till the summer now before things move on, or will he still be available in a couple of months?
That's not changed, his availability. I mean, the fact that he's been around, if Tom Adeyemi is fit and Emmy Hughes and Bish training with us, then there's still room for Kevin to go, and that's not changed. But I love the fact that he's continued, he's maintained his professionalism and his fitness, and not everybody does. And everybody thinking, oh, sure, not everybody does. And he's coming in when he's being asked to play. We can rely on him, and we're delighted with him.
How tricky is your team selection for this one, or did you have one eye on Preston when you picked your team ahead of Tuesday night in Cardiff?
No, I didn't. I told the players prior to the game before that I was going to change it. It would the Burton game. I just didn't think we would get. We've used, I think, fewer than anybody else. We've used 19 players, I believe. And I saw the Bristol City game, and that was the third game. It was just a game too much for some of them to go at full tilt. And I said to them, I'm going to change it, and I did, and hopefully I've got fresh legs for Saturday.
Concerns in terms of some of the goals you've let in recently? Is that a worry? Are you doing extra work to try to solidify things at the back?
It is a worry. It's hard to do extra work when you've got Saturday, Tuesday, Saturday. Certainly it's a matter of resting up. But we get them in, TCs, the lads in, and showing the goals that we're conceding, what we can do better. You know, we pick the bits out for them and then show them. So it's had to be done a bit by education from the games, watching how they've gone in, and then showing how to change it, hopefully.
Nothing you could do about it last summer. You wanted to go back to Edinburgh, but you're missing Christophe Berra. There weren't too many better, solid out-and-out defenders in the division last season compared to him.
Well, when he left, I thought we would miss him as a defender. There's no doubt about that. The amount of times he stuck his head on something, I got a boot in the way, or his knee in the way, or something, and blocked things. What's been difficult though, and hard to gauge, is the fact that Tommy Smith's had a back operation and not fully right yet, I would say. Yeah, he's fit to play, but he's not had that run of games where he's had 10, 20 games where we can see him back in his pomp. And